Today, once again, my name is Chris Swayze. I'm your CEO and founder. I want to thank you guys for finding an opportunity to come out to the call today. We've got some great things in store for you. Just wanted you guys to know that we're the same Quicksilver Cash right here that we were a couple days ago. But you know what's even greater than that? The information just continually grows, and we're all getting better each day. You know why? Because we're learning, we're evolving into something absolutely special. And that special thing is something that's going to take us to the next level financially. And I know most of us are looking for a financial change in our lives. You want to see that opportunity that will make things better. Well, here you are today, taking advantage of something special and dear to my heart, but something that's going to definitely help you change your life and see exactly what you want to see financially. Well, folks, a little bit about my background. This is tax season. I'm a tax professional, and I've been doing that for over 30 years. This is my 31st year. Can't believe it, folks. 2019. This is absolutely amazing. You know, 31 years, folks. I remember 1989, 88, end of 88 when I started doing taxes. My goodness, look at that. 31 years later, here we are in 2019, still changing the world. But you know, folks, I've been striving throughout the years trying to figure out how I could master this thing called relationship marketing and find a way to create something that would make everybody happy and help them become wealthy. Well, you know, just last year, what came along was Quicksilver Cash. Folks, this is the company that's going to take you to the next level. And it is my pleasure to introduce to you Quicksilver Cash, which is everything you've ever wanted in a progressive company. Folks, also tonight you're going to hear about QSC Global. And QSC Global is the program that we put together. It is our feeder program that will take you to the top. It makes it easy and simple for everyone in every country to get involved in Quicksilver Cash. Folks, there's a secret to our success. And Quicksilver Cash is a member-based referral program. Our proven time leverage system has been used by banks and financial organizations to create wealth for decades now. And from this, we've formulated our very own success blueprint. It is a very duplicable cash flow generator. Yeah, that's what we are. There's no selling required as we do it for you. Folks, all you've got to do is refer your friends and family, and we'll get them started. There's no purchasing quotas, so you don't have to buy something every day, every week, every month. There is no auto ship. Folks, just a one-time out-of-pocket purchase ever. And there's no heavy recruiting requirement. Now, folks, if you're a heavy recruiter, that's okay. You can keep on recruiting heavy because you will be rewarded for it, and everyone you recruit will follow you forever. But if it's simple for you to just find 2 people to follow you, that's awesome. Okay, that's all it takes is for you to go through in our program is to find 2 people or refer 2 people that we can show the program to and get them started. Folks, everyone can be successful in our program just by following the blueprint. Okay, and the blueprint's very simple, but let me tell you about us first. We were founded August the 10th, 2018, and our member base has already grown throughout Canada, the USA, Tanzania, Nigeria, Kenya, Namibia, Botswana, Pretoria, folks, South Africa, Johannesburg, Australia, Mexico, England, Costa Rica, the Philippines, Germany, the Grenadines, Singapore, Jamaica, Grenada, and folks, Barbados came on board, and we've got, St. Croix, the U.S. Virgin Islands. My goodness, I'm telling you, we are going everywhere. We are going places, and we're about to change the world. We made one simple promise to you folks, and it takes you and 2 to go through to our top position. That's it. So the blueprint's very simple, and our marketing strategy was designed with you in mind. It's a simple concept with the single purpose of helping you to achieve success. Now, if you follow our blueprint, you will be successful. You hear that, folks? You will be successful. All right, so getting started is absolutely simple as well. Just a one-time $100 USD out of pocket ever. and you're in business for life. Now, folks, have you ever been in business and it cost you more than $100? Of course. Every business costs you more than $100. But what we've done is we made a simple promise and designed a blueprint that can work with just a one-time out-of-pocket $100. Stick around and see how this works, folks. There are two great programs, one small entry amount. A one-time $100 USD gets you into the first program, and you can cycle 3 times and earn a fully paid position in the $500 USD program. Folks, let's elaborate. Let's break it down. Let's start with program number 1. $100 USD, no membership fee. That's all you'll ever pay, period. For that $100, people ask, what's the product? Well, this is what you're purchasing. You will get $2,500 worth of online member services right away. Now, folks, these services are pretty awesome. They cover a broad spectrum. We will elaborate on them as we go along. Now, refer 2 friends that will do the same. So they will come in with $100. They'll be purchasing their $2,500 worth of online services, and they'll refer 2 of their friends as well. So in this program, this is actually the blueprint. You and 2. That's all. Okay, and now you qualify to become titanium, which is our top position. When you're at the top, it takes about 7 days to get there. You can start collecting $500 USD as the new members start coming in. Cycle out and receive an automatic $100 USD re-entry to do it all again. And here's the secret, folks. We pay that $100 re-entry for you. You don't have to pay ever again. Now, let's see, you cycled through once, you made $500. You cycled through twice, you made another $500. The third cycle, the entire $500 pays for program number 2 if you're not already in. If you're already in program number 2, that's your money, and you just keep going to cycle 4, cycle 5, cycle 6, cycle 7. But your new members, when they come in, this is what will happen for them. So let's take a look at program number 2. If they're not already in program 2, you get in program 2 on your third cycle for $400 USD plus 100 lifetime membership. Folks, that's a total of $500 that you earned from cycle 3. Pretty cool in program 1. Now, your 2 referrals from program number 1, or all the referrals that you make, they will upgrade and qualify you on their third cycle, their third cash out in program number 1. So this is cool, right? So if you're in program number 2 and your members that you referred, they will join you and qualify you here. So you don't have to sponsor in program number 2. It's the same people, $100 out of pocket one time, that are following you from program number 1 to program 2, and they stick with you in both programs. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so you will now qualify for the top position because your 2 people came and qualified you. So what's the top position? It's still titanium, but on the $500 board. And folks, when you're at the top, that takes about 3 to 4 weeks for you to start collecting 4 payments of $400, which is $1,600 USD. Plus $400 in US prepaid gift cards. If you're in Canada, it will be $500 in prepaid gift cards. Now, folks, you paid $400 to get in this program from your cycle number 3, plus the $100 lifetime. The $400, that's for $400 US in prepaid gift cards. So when we talk about gift cards, we're talking about Walmart. We're talking about Lowe's, Home Depot, McDonald's, Burger King, anyone who carries a prepaid gift card, the grocery stores, all of them, all the gas stations, folks, you can get any of those cards in the denominations that you choose that takes you to the value 500 Canadian or 400 US. Pretty cool. And you'll get an automatic $400 re-entry to do it all again. We pay for you to come back in the program after you cycle out. So folks, you're gonna have $1,600 in your pocket plus $400 in prepaid gift cards, and now we're gonna pay $400 for you to come back in and do it again? Interesting. Okay, so guess what else? You will cycle in both programs simultaneously. That means $500 in program 1 plus $100 re-entry, $1,600 plus $400 in prepaid gift cards plus $400 re-entry in program 2. This is absolutely marvelous. Now, folks, I want you to build strong. Build a strong team because our reach is global and online. So your leaders can be anywhere on the planet. You heard us say Mexico. We said Australia. We said all over Africa. Folks, we said England. They're in the Caribbean. Folks, you can find people everywhere. They're in Germany. Find your leaders at wherever you look in the world, and let's get them moving in Quicksilver Cash. Now, getting to titanium, this is the most important thing. Everybody wants to know about the money. So sit right back and pay attention. Let's talk about the money. So you come in, you get involved on the Success Blueprint. This is a Success Blueprint. The Success Blueprint has a titanium, it has 2 platinums, and 4 golds. It may not have any silver members. You've got to fill those. So you came in as silver number 1. Okay? You took a silver position on your sponsor's Success Blueprint, and you referred 2 of your friends. That's your job. When this blueprint fills, it splits. And then all the silvers move up to gold. So if there's 8 silvers, 4 of them take 1 blueprint and 4 take the other blueprint. Now the 4 golds, what happens to them? Well, 2 move up to these 2 platinum on 1 blueprint, and these 2 move up to these 2 platinums on another blueprint. But what happens here for titanium? Well, the 2 become 1. So 2 platinums become titanium on 2 separate blueprints. That's really cool, right? So that's a split. So the cool thing about that, that's natural progression. If everybody was waiting for everybody to get their 2, and if the titaniums only came from the platinum first, that's natural progression. So you go from silver to gold to platinum to titanium. But we've got a better way and a faster way for you to go through this because we don't want to penalize those who can work and bring people in right away and get started and have their 2, no bones about it, because there are some people who sit back and like to wait a week, but there's others that would like to do this in an hour, maybe half an hour, or 15 minutes. Well, let me show you how to do this because it normally takes a week, but let me show you how to do it in as little as 15 minutes. So watch this. This is a regular Success Blueprint. You've got a titanium, you've got 2 platinums, and 4 golds. Now, the only person collecting money here is always the titanium. And the only people bringing in money are the silvers. So that means there's 1 titanium and there's 8 silvers. So from these 8 silvers at $100 each, that's $800 coming in. We pay $500 to the titanium. What's left? $300. Okay, so then $200 goes to the company. And then 1 pays for the reentry. So that's how it works, folks. 5 to the titanium, 2 to the company, and 1 for your reentry. Now watch how fast this works. So you come in as a silver tonight, right now after the call, you take a position on your sponsor's Success Blueprint. That took a whole 3 minutes to sign up. So now you referred your first person and they said yes and they signed up right away. Then you referred your second, they signed up right away. Altogether that took 15 minutes. So now, what do we got to do? You were qualified in 15 minutes, but we want to become titanium. There's 1 empty space. We need 1 more. If you were over this side, same thing. So anytime 4 fills on one side, then we promote a new titanium. So if it's you and you got started and there was no one down here, you got involved and brought your 2 right away. And if you brought 1 more, then what happens now is you go straight to titanium, and that's when you will start collecting. You will start collecting $500 from the 8 new silvers that are coming in. But folks, watch this. You and 2 and 1 more, and you're going to go through, right? So these are date and time stamped. So what's happening here? How come you went from silver straight to titanium? This is the fastest way things can happen. That's provided that the 2 golds do not have their 2 referrals. See, you've got 2 here. And provided that the platinum doesn't have his 2, but you've got 2. So if you were the first one with 2, you don't have to have 1 more because there could have been someone here already. It's just you and 2. But 1 more is required, whether you put them in or they were there before. If you put them in, then that counts as a pending referral for you for your next journey. I'll explain how that works as well. So now here you are, silver. There's 4 spaces filled. No one else can join because this is the timeline here. On this side, they're working with these guys here. Okay? So for your platinum, or for your titanium to be formed on this side, there needs to be 4 people. So you got 4. You became titanium. This is a unique situation, but it can happen. Speak to your sponsor and see what it looks like on their Success Blueprint. And this person would have done this in 15 minutes. Folks, that's phenomenal. So what's the deal here? Titanium in 3 simple steps. How do we do that? Well, watch this. You and 2 and 1 more. And you went straight to titanium. Pretty cool, right? And that's the ideal situation. Okay, you always need at least you and 2 more. Okay, because you have to qualify before the blueprint splits so that you can go to titanium, provided that these 3 do not have their 2 as of yet. So what happens on the other side? What about these guys over here? Well, they have to work with this existing titanium to fill this side to create another titanium. But all you're concerned about is your life, right? You and 2 and 1 more. And you go through and start collecting $500 when your new silver positions are filled, okay? And $100 reentry, which we pay for you. So the blueprint, it splits. Let's see how it actually happens. So here's an empty blueprint. What we've got is 1 titanium, 2 platinums, and 4 golds. Now these folks are sitting here, they're hanging out, they're doing their thing, great things are happening for them, but what about you? You got involved right here. So this is you, you got started. You brought your 2 friends, they said yes, they paid their $100. You brought a 3rd friend, that constitutes a split. There's nowhere else to go. So guess what? Bam, you become a titanium. This is you now, you were here. You went straight to titanium because these guys didn't have their 2. Remember that scenario, folks. So I'm giving you the ideal scenario. So now, these 2 golds here became your 2 platinum. Do you get it? Because you moved up. And then these 4 silvers minus you and someone else was left over, those 4 will become the 4 golds. And then you have 8 empty silver positions. But what's happening with this titanium? He wants to cycle through. So what does he do? He helps this platinum and these 2 golds get the 4 silvers in. So what does it look like? It looks like this. He's now collected $500 and 2 went to the company, and the 8th position completes his blueprint and he re-enters under his sponsor, and we create a new blueprint for whoever had their 2 first. Pretty cool. All right, so how do we cash out? Everyone wants to know. Well, you're in. You got started. You brought 2 people, and now you're qualified. Now, if you were the first qualified, you'd go straight to titanium. So you become titanium. What do you do at titanium? No matter when you get there, you start collecting $500 USD from the 8 new members that are apparently brought in by your team when you got promoted to titanium. Not the folks that were there before you, okay? These are brand new people because everyone is required to bring in 2. So there's always more than enough people to bring in 2 because you now have 6 active sales reps that need to bring in 2 each. Okay, that's 12. All you need is 8. All right, so you become titanium. You will start collecting $500 USD and $100 reentry from the new members coming in. All right, folks, let's talk about you and reentry. This is a true follow me system. Now, your personal referrals will always requalify you on your subsequent journeys. What does that mean? It means that when you, okay, watch this, because we talked about a follow me system, right? So this is cool. You cycled out. You got your $500. Okay, we paid $100 for you to come back in on your sponsor's success blueprint. But what happens when the people you brought in cycle out? We pay for their reentry and they come back in and follow you. So they'll take silver positions beside you if they're coming right away, and they qualify you to go right through to titanium. But remember, the 3rd referral you made on your first journey, that counts as a pending referral. So you'd already have 1. And then one of your other members follow, now you have 2. Now you're qualified to go through to titanium again. Now, if the golds and the platinum did not have their 2, guess what? You go straight to titanium again. I love that. That's a beautiful scenario. So always have your 2. Let's do the recap, folks. Attend a briefing online or in person. Get started for $100 USD. There's no membership fee. Share the opportunity with at least 2 people. Make 2 referrals of $100 USD. Now, you're not limited to that. You can make as many referrals as you'd like. You will be rewarded. Help your team do the same. Now, folks, if you only know 2 people, they say teamwork makes the dream work. So help those 2 people get the people that they know. So they'll bring in their 2 each, and before you know it, you're qualified again for a second journey, and all you did was bring in 2 personals and help them get their 2. Okay? And they've got to do the same. It's the circle of life, folks. You know the circle of life. Yes, you got to keep going. Everything has to be done over and over and over again for you to achieve success. Now, you're no stranger to that because I know you all wake up every morning and go to work over and over and over again. And why do you do that? So you can get paid over and over and over again. So this is no surprise. Nothing different, except you work a little less here. Okay, folks, become titanium and you will start collecting $500 USD and 100 reentry as the new members come in the new silver positions. Do it again and again, folks. And folks, this is what we talked about. The valuable member benefits, this is what you get for $100. So once you actually make that decision today to join Quicksilver Cash, you will be given immediate access in your back office to over $2,500 in useful online member benefits. And folks, it looks just like this to the left. You'll see this, it says member bonuses, and all of these icons are clickable and they open up to other options. It's phenomenal. Okay, so what does it include? But it's not limited to just success videos. Learning languages, promo certificates, health and fitness, self-empowerment, cooking and recipes, and your very own travel booking engine, and much, much more. Folks, this is phenomenal. I cannot stress to you how important it is for you to go to member benefits or member bonuses and check out all of these opportunities that are here for you. Okay, you may not use all of them, but there's so many things there to learn, so many things to understand, to see how your life can be better. I challenge you. Take a look at learning languages. Take a look at the success videos. And you know what, folks? Go to self-empowerment and see what you can actually do. It's a game changer. It'll make your life so much better. Folks, to get started is simple as well. Immediately after you sign up on your sponsors link, you will see this screen. So you put your name, email address, create your user ID and password, all of that stuff, regular stuff, okay? You will see a screen like this. Go to the 100, you'll see, please email Quicksilver Cash. If you don't know how to get involved or how to pay, do that. But we take email transfer. We take bank deposits. Your sponsor knows. In America, we take bank deposits. You can go directly to the bank, TD Bank in the States as well. We've got the access for that. You can pay by Bitcoin. People are paying by Bitcoin. A lot of that's happening out of Africa and happening out of the Caribbean. We still take PayPal. We do have an address for you to go to pay PayPal. And folks, there are people sending Western Union and MoneyGram. So there's many ways that you can do this, but get your groups together and sort them out if you're in another country. And folks, it's amazing. We've been paying out by Bitcoin. We've been paying out by PayPal. We've been paying out by cash. We've been doing bank deposits, email transfers. It's amazing. Get involved with Quicksilver Cash today. You're now an official member after we activate you after your payment, and you can see everything in your back office, including how much money you've earned, including your genealogy, including the member bonuses, and including your personal information that you can update. Folks, there's a lot going on with Quicksilver Cash, and all you have to do is say yes to be a part of it. There's a life change happening ahead. Folks, do you know that if you need to change something in your life, you need to change something in your life? Yes, because there's a definition of this thing called insanity, where people are trying to do the same thing over and over again and wondering why they don't get different results. Well, if the result is positive that you're going to earn money, then keep doing it. Because we have a formula. This is not insanity. When you get the same results, just get it more often. If you expect it to change, you need to change something. So if you're working with 2 people that you referred and you're making money, that's not a bad thing. But if you want to make more money, refer 2 more. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Life is amazing. If you change something, something will change. But what I do have to impress upon you is don't let anything or anyone get in your way, because at the end of the day, it's your life. And if you let someone in your way, that's your fault. Please do not let anyone get in your way. There are people that will tell you, they're called dream stealers. These people will tell you, oh, that's not going to work. Then ask them, have you worked it? They say no. So why are you taking advice from them? They're just made up that way. But the good thing about this, folks, there's only 2 people like that in the world. They just get around, okay? It's not everybody. There's just 2 of them, okay? So if you hear it, just let them know, hey, You can't steal my dream. Go somewhere else. Or here, I have something to offer you. Could you use an extra $500? That's what you've got to do. So don't let anything get in your way. Folks, my name is Chris Swayze. Welcome to Quicksilver Cash. I am your CEO and founder of Quicksilver Cash, and I'm here to help you every day. Our phone number is 437-775-CASH or 2274. QuicksilverCash@gmail.com is where you can email transfer us in Canada or email your queries anywhere in the world. And QuicksilverCash.com tells you everything that I'm telling you right now. You can go to our website. That's our corporate site. You'll see everything that tells you about this company. You can even sign up there if you'd like, okay? But you do have to communicate who your sponsor is. Folks, this is phenomenal. Thank you very much for being here. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with us. Have a phenomenal, phenomenal evening.